Hello, genre boy. How have you been doing? I feel like it's been some time, so I hope you've been doing well lately. I just got back, so hopefully I didn't take too long to respond to you. I was getting set up here now. As is kind of typical with getting Fallout set up, I usually have trouble, and today was yet another example of that. It seems like I always have to kind of mess around with OBS to actually get the window captured correctly. It's kind of funny. Oh, and while I'm at this, I'm going to... Where's my window for OBS on my other computer? Hold on. Yeah, I just want to turn on the microphone on the Twitch stream as well, because that's actually something separate to do. And if you aren't really aware of this genre boy, I've been starting to stream to both Twitch and YouTube at the same time lately. And the reason for that is because there were some people that have trouble watching the Twitch streams, or actually the opposite, that have trouble watching the YouTube stream, so I decided I'd have the stream up on both just in case anyone's issues. So if you need to go over to the Twitch site if the YouTube one's giving you any trouble, it's just twitch.tv/tryandmorning. Which should hopefully be simple enough for people to find. I tend to use the same names for any video sites that I'm on or using. At least for simplicity. Since obviously it makes things a lot easier. So I'm just gonna mess around with a little bit more before I get into things. What did I want to do? Oh, hold on a second. Did I? Okay, yeah, that's gone. That's good. Anyway, I'm kind of eager to get back to streaming because I had a few days off since, I don't know, it's kind of relaxing a bit more with this weekend, spending time with Emily and that sort of thing. The week prior she had been sick, so I kind of felt like I should spend some more time with her since she had gotten better for this weekend at least. I figured it was also a good time to have a little bit of a break between streams since I had just finished Spyro the Friday, was it? I think it was on Friday I finished Spyro. But either way, I just finished it before I kind of took those couple of days off from streaming anyway. Hello there, Silanova. How are things going with you? Oh, I just noticed that the little badge thingy has updated for you, I guess. Now it's blue. Right, that's different. It must have just updated in like the last couple of days. Because wasn't it red before? Yeah, Team Master Sen has the red one. Because I think he technically joined up like a few days after you? Yeah, so that's a 2-month one. Alright, pretty cool. I can't believe it's been, I guess, 2 months already. The time just flies by, doesn't it? Anyway, how are you doing tonight? Terms of services have been updated. Please review the new terms. I have an option to say okay or review. You know what's funny? I don't think it really matters too much, but I can't get YouTube to actually work on my other computer for some reason. It's kind of bizarre. But I'm trying to preview the video and see if it's working correctly. Hey, genre boy. Hello again. Actually, can you guys hear me over on YouTube? I'm not really sure if you guys can hear me or not, because I didn't see anyone respond to me. Which, I mean, that's cool if you want to ignore me and all. Oh, never mind, it's just a delay. You're doing good? Okay. Drawing a comic. How's my night? My night's going good so far. It's been... What? No, this is really weird. So I don't think it really matters, as I was kind of saying before, but I can't get YouTube to load up on my other computer to preview the stream. It's just saying that there's a render error. and wants me to restart my computer. Well, I'm not going to restart the computer right now, but I will just ignore it and go by your guys' opinion. If anything's wrong with it, I'm sure you'll let me know. Oh well. C'est la vie. Anyway, I've been doing well. Lately, me and Emily have kind of been watching the TV show, shit. The name just escaped me. It's kind of like that show from the 90s, which is like a mystery show. Twin Peaks. Yeah, that's what it is. Just had to think of it for a second. Names always slip out of my mind. It's like a sieve. But it's been pretty interesting. I've watched, like, I guess a season and a half of it. I know it's been like, it was a show that always had like a lot of acclaim to it. I've always heard people talk about it, but I never actually watched it until, well, just like the other day. I've been kind of watching a bit of it, so it's been pretty interesting so far. I think there's supposed to be some kind of a remake they've made in the last few years. Well, I don't know if it's a remake or it's a continuation. I don't really know any of the details behind it, but it's been a pretty interesting show so far. So I'm curious to see where it goes. What's new, Try Morning? Not too much, genre boy. Not too much at all. You know, I always forget who I've told certain things to. But, in case you weren't around when I mentioned earlier, we do have a couple more axolotls we're raising at this point. Well, little baby ones, anyway. We had, the pet axolotls we keep hatched some babies back in December. Or, well, they laid eggs and we kind of watched over them while they hatched. So that's kind of something that eats up a bit more time than you'd expect, actually. Because they're kind of difficult to feed sometimes. They can be a bit picky. So I kind of just have to, like, sit there and watch over them, make sure they actually eat. But otherwise, it's been pretty interesting. They're very cute. So I can't wait to see what they look like when they all grow up. Anyway, I think I'm going to start over, I'm going to get ready to switch over the game. Now it looks like everything's at least up and running correctly from what I see at least. So, before I begin this, I'm going to give a shout out to Seraph Creed and T Masterson as always for supporting the channel. And I've actually updated a few things on Discord. I'm going to actually make some subtle adjustment to the perk levels, or whatever you want to call them, of being the YouTube member. Because essentially what I want to make sure is that everyone that has a membership on the channel has access to Discord to talk in certain sections going forward. So I think it'll make things easier for communication, at least going forward, if we ever have to decide certain things. Like, I still have to at some point think of another emote to add to the chat, because I think we have 4 out of 5 being used. Let me see. Yeah, I have 4. I think the maximum is either 5 or 6. I forget which one it was. But anyway, that's something we're about for later. Anyway, let me switch things over now. And there we go. It actually worked correctly for once. It can be such a pain sometimes to switch things over, because it doesn't want to work half the time. So when we last left off in Fallout, we had kind of come inside this place and I looked around. Now, one of the things I did was I actually went and sorted out our inventory so we're not carrying a whole bunch of stuff. And hello again, Hyun Jones Americano. Thank you for dropping by to say hi. I hope you've had a good weekend and are having a good night so far. Hopefully I can catch you on another stream sometime. Yeah, we got the lemon emote, we got the orphan emote, the Picard emote. What was the other one? I always forget. Oh yeah, Nagito. Whoa, hold on a second. You guys hear that? I think there's someone outside shooting. Or maybe not. Anyway, so we're kind of looking around for a certain gang of outlaws or miscreants or ne'er-do-wells, whatever you want to call them. They were harassing the people of this town, and it seems like a couple people ended up dead. So I believe we checked a couple locations. We went here, and here, and here. So I forget, we're either going to the cemetery or the station. Now I believe that the station is where they actually are, so that's probably where we want to head. But there might be something in the cemetery we find. It could be interesting, so I could check that out first. We might have actually stopped by the cemetery once before, because I think this might have been where that church was we went to that one time. Hello there, Taneem. How are things going with you? Welcome, welcome. So this might have been someplace we already visited. Let me give it a... That's a dead mole rat, okay. There's a couple of dead mole rats here. Were they already dead last time? I don't remember. So I'll take a quick look. Now I'm pretty sure that is going to be the place we already visited now that I'm looking at the map. Because that would have been the way we traveled last time coming through here. Yeah, I think T-Master Sen said he'd be back in a little bit, Taneem. Yeah, he'll catch up. Yeah, because we looted this... Or we looted some of this stuff anyway, yeah. I just didn't want the police baton and stuff like that, because it's kind of useless junk to me. So if this does in fact go to the church we've already been to... Oh. Oh, no. There we are. Good job, dog meat. Yeah, those Mirelurks can be annoying. I think there's another mission we get to kill them with a certain weapon, kind of like the mole rats. But we haven't just gotten that yet, so... Killing them now is a bit wasteful. Although I'm sure plenty will spawn in later. It's not like it's going to make that much of a difference now. Yeah, that looks like the church we've already been to. Which, if that's the case... We're gonna find nothing new over there, so let's just head to the train station where I'm pretty sure they're gonna be located. Now, there are two stations. There's this one, and this one? I think this is the one we're supposed to go to. Yeah, because this is the quest marker we got. Now, what's interesting is it doesn't actually mark us to that exact location. I'm not sure why that is exactly. They want us to go back to talk to... what's her name? Whoever the girl is in town, the blonde, who initially sent us on this mission to find her family, and, you know, going back there would just deliver the bad news. We haven't really gone and found a kid yet. I guess it was the little brother. Oh. Let's see if I could, I was gonna switch over the... Oh, never mind. Dog meat can handle it, apparently. I figured I'd try to save the ammo, because you're kind of running a bit low. At least recently we have been. Yeah, Lucy was the name, that's right. Lucy West? I think so, yeah. No relation to Kanye that I know of yet. Come on. Ooh. Gotta love that little bit of poppin'. What's funny is, isn't this where they were? So it's actually kind of on the opposite side of where the town is. Of course, the bridge has been out, so we can't exactly get over the easy way. I guess we don't have any more mole rats to deal with, at least here. That's a shame. Could have used some for target practice. There's a lot of little places to go to in this town. May as well check it out. I'm pretty sure we're supposed to go inside the train station. I hear roaches, yes. I was trying to think, I know it's some generic enemy. It's okay, dog meat. We can handle this. Probably. There's a few more still. What's funny is they don't really seem to do all that much. Which doesn't make sense because they're just roaches, but they don't even really try to go out of their way to attack you unless you get close to them, it seems. I'd rather not take the chance. Alright, I think we put this away now. Right away is always nice. Now, some of you may be thinking, is there ever a point where you really don't bother looting because you already have so much items and money and stuff, and the truth is I never really stop in this game because you never really know what you're gonna find. Like ammo, which I think we certainly need some for certain weapons. I think the shotgun most of all. And the sniper rifle. I keep saying that at some point I'm gonna go back to a town and actually buy ammo. But I keep putting that stuff off for some reason. I think I always forget. Sex hygiene and VD. What the hell? Is this actually an aid book? I don't know what this would help out with, to be honest. I'm not seeing it. Maybe it's in miscellaneous. Yeah, it's just a miscellaneous book you could pick up. Okay. Well, it's good to know that. A little sex education. Excuse me, dog meat. Don't mind me hopping over you. Luckily this isn't like Dishonored, where we would apparently crush the dog by stepping on it. As much as Bethesda does implement physics in their game, they don't actually implement your character's weight, which is kind of weird. Because like skeletons and stuff could hurt you if you run over them fast enough sometimes. But if you're actually to jump on someone, it's like it does nothing to them. Oh, there's another roach still. Well, there was. Another one. I don't know why I'm picking these up. They're kind of useless. What? Why is this place all about steer clear VD? What the hell? Yeah, it's like a, health clinic. I guess specializing in, sexual diseases. Very interesting. I don't think I ever found this place when I originally played this game. Oh god. Yeah, you probably shouldn't touch something like this. At least if you don't want a nasty shock. Try to see if I can find any useful books, but yeah, so far it's all just useless crap. Which I guess isn't surprising. Oh. An actual working elevator. Oh shit, what the hell? Aw, poor Stitch. I kinda feel bad. The dog actually had a name. Cutter and Stitch, what the hell? Yeah, I definitely never found this in the game. Well, I'll take this stuff. Yeah, I'm sorry about it, dog meat, but it was gonna try to kill us. I chose you over it. Oh. Another hula girl. I don't know what healing powder does. That's something different, which I don't remember picking up before. Well, those doctor bags are always good because when you break your limbs, they could restore them. I'll carry this crap with me for now. I always like to take a little bit of everything if I don't need it. Yeah, not much on him, huh? Well, they had people in cages here. What the hell? Some hospital this was. Yeah, something makes me think that guy wasn't a legit doctor. I'm not sure what it was. Maybe it's the fact they tried to kill us right away, or the dead bodies hanging up everywhere. What the hell? What exactly were they doing here? Does this actually work? Heal a crippled limbs. Huh. Well, I guess that's a way for you to heal yourself. Interesting. I don't think I've ever actually found one of these before. Yeah, I definitely never came in here. Some of the stuff I'm not sure if I just don't remember finding, or if I actually legitimately have never found it. Which is weird, because I'm pretty sure this is a place you usually come. I did do this mission before. I probably just went straight to the train station though last time. Probably didn't really look around much. Well, that was just an empty one. Nothing in here. I was hoping we could find a book eventually. Like a skill book, but I don't know if we'll have any luck with that. I don't think I want to get too close to that thing. As we've already seen, some things will actually shock you. I'll take the ammo. I don't really need the stupid varmint rifle. It's like a very low-powered rifle. Meant for just hunting small critters. All empty. And I will say, yeah, it can be very hard with this game to find certain things. Because, well, a lot of times you're looking for random junk on the floor, and pretty much the theme of this game is everything is covered with random junk. Or rubble, or debris. Pretty much everything that makes it all kind of blend together. Oh, they had a feral ghoul here. For some unknown reason. Like I said a few times before, it's always funny that these people kind of live with all these dead bodies around. Because the stench would just be unbearable, in reality. There's no way you'd keep all these dead bodies in the same place you're trying to live. Yeah, alright, so this place is... I think we got a couple of medical supplies. Yeah, a decent amount of medical supplies, but we didn't really get anything too useful here. Although I suppose I could have missed something. As I've said, it can be hard to find absolutely everything. We came through here. Yeah, we did. Alright, let's get out of here, dog meat. There's a couple more buildings. I don't know if I should check them out or not. Let me make sure these books are all the same. Yeah. They all blend together. Alright, let's beat it, dog meat. I thought for sure this place would have some kind of a medical journal to increase our medical skills, but apparently not. If there was any place that seemed like would have that, it would be here. Whoa, oh shit. Really? Alright, let me quickly take a stim pack. Maybe I'll do a super stim pack because we're kind of they kind of caught me unaware there. What the hell? I feel like these guys ambush us more and more often. It's a little ridiculous. Oh, never mind. They're on their last legs. You alright, dog meat? Oh yeah, he's fine. I thought he was kind of on his last legs there. Alright, so another kill contract. What the hell? Well, at least they gave me some more bullets. I was running a bit low, wasn't I? Their armor is kind of expensive, I think. Wow. Well, at least I stock up on goods whenever I kill these guys, I guess. You know what, dog meat? I'm gonna give you the armor, since it's gonna over-encumber me after a while. I don't need the batons either. That's good. What am I thinking of? Oh yeah, I was gonna see if I could repair any of my stuff. Oh, they had a riot shotgun. Wait, hold on a second. Is this even better? 270 DPS. Yeah, it's actually a better weapon. So 6.5 times 9. And what did this say? 9.5 times. So this is actually a better gun. Whoa. Now, what is that one on exactly? Let me look at my hotkeys again. That's the assault rifle. So it's 5 for the shotgun. Okay, let me switch that over. I can't believe I actually found a better shotgun. Well, we'll keep this on for now. Yeah, what the hell? Dog meat. Oh shit, look at him. Dog meat lost his eye. How is he at full health? What the hell? I didn't know he could lose his eye. Here, take a stim pack. I don't know if that worked. Maybe it's just cosmetic? That does not look good though. Dog meat, are you sure you're doing okay? Holy shit, man, what'd they do to you? Absolute savages. More roaches. Well, they're easy enough to deal with. Well, hopefully that clears up after a while. We can see how well the Simpix actually work, I guess. Is there another one over here? Where are you growling at? I think that's it. Alright, surprisingly this is an easy safe. Usually these ones are a bit harder. Yeah, I should look at the contract, see if it says anything different this time. Now, what was this new one? Probably it's just the same thing, to be honest. Yeah, it doesn't actually show anything new in the inventory. I was just curious if the kill contract could come from another person. Like we're just pissing off a bunch of people lately or something. You want to take things easy there, dog meat? You're already injured enough as it is. I don't know what he's doing over there. Oh, 0 out of 7, huh? Well, that was luck. Probably just unlocks it, yeah. What are you doing? Dog meat, calm down. Seriously, what are you doing here? Alright. Well, just ignore that then, dog meat. Whatever makes you happy in life. Probably makes sense that none of these places are really going to have much. It seems like raiders were living here, so they probably took everything of use. Alright, thankfully that's not going to go off. Although those are going to electrocute us too. Yeah, this place is just kind of worthless. We got some healing supplies, but that's about it. Speaking of which, let's take a normal stim pack. Something to get our health back up in case we get ambushed again. Very nice sunset, at least. A scenic location. Well, I mean, the location itself is kind of shit, but the sky is pretty. I always have to play compliments to the sky mod. It's Nevada skies. This is very... What are you? Now, what is this exactly? Doesn't say. I don't know if they're mole rats. They look rat-ish, but not mole-ish. So I'm gonna guess it's just a regular rat of some sort. I'll try this on regardless to see if it actually does anything to them. It's not actually initially hostile though. It's kind of warning me off though. Yeah, you don't want me here. Well, sorry. Yeah, this doesn't count as a mole rat, which, no real surprise there. It's just a giant rat, alright. Figured. Oh, got some more. Come here. Come get some. Oh, there. Oh, god damn it. There was one mole rat here. I was already in kill mode, though. It didn't bother. Oh, there's a, bobblehead. A, useful one. I mean, what is it? Pick it up, damn it. Vault Boy. Oh. Never mind, I guess it wasn't a useful one. It was just a useless bobblehead Vault Boy. Well, that was a tease. Alright. Now, I still have to keep an eye out for mines and stuff, because that can still happen occasionally. The biggest area we had to deal with them so far was in that town that was called Mine Yard, or whatever the hell it was, so kind of was implied in the name. We also had some in that police station too, right? But what tends to happen is you don't encounter them for a while and you tend to forget about them. And that's when they tend to throw them at you, is when you least expect it, once you've already forgotten that they exist. At least that tends to go for me. Is that a sawed-off shotgun? Alright. Well, I'll take it with me, I guess. A key. Room key. Another room key with shells. What's this? Water? There's a key up here. Here, it's kind of easier to see. So is this the last thing? Wine? Weird assortment of items they were holding up in there. Another key. The master key. Well, if we found that one first, it'd probably been save us a little bit of time, because I don't think we need any of the others. Well, I guess this is gonna be another area we get sidetracked for a bit, 'cause it seems like there's a ton of things here. At least there's a ton of keys. This bathroom's certainly seen better days. Dog meat, do you mind? Ditto for this one. Ah. I wonder if this actually works. Oh yeah, it kinda does. I'm surprised. That's funny. Of course, I don't think all the balls are gonna fit. Looking at it, that's kind of funny. They didn't actually made it of an appropriate size for every single ball. Plus, we're missing a bunch. Well, whatever. Oh, wow, it actually goes in too. I'm surprised that Bethesda actually put that much effort into it. And it wasn't just like a totally flat surface. I'm no longer well rested. Well, isn't that a shame? Alright, dog meat. Let's see, explore the rest of this place. Ooh. Yeah, that's the stuff that you have to be very thorough for. Random ammo. What the? The alarm is going off. And there's... Is that robot friendly or hostile? I'm hoping it's just hostile to the rats. Oh, never mind. Oh, well, dog meat could handle it. What the hell? I wasn't sure, so I wasn't gonna attack it, but I guess it was a hostile Mr. Handy. Well, dog meat. Yeah, you're very cool. Way to show off. Well, your eye's getting a little bit better. It wasn't completely gouged out, at least. That's good. Hey, it's healing up nicely. Alright, just float there like that, I guess. Well, sound's gonna get very, very annoying. Malicious virus. Ooh. A workbench. I'll take these electronics for later. Oh, if I could stop clicking on the damn workbench instead. Why are you floating on random things, dog meat? Please. You're ruining my immersion. Now, I'm really not sure what stuff is valuable or not to the Outlaws or Outcast Brotherhood people. Because there's a lot of junk here we could take, but I feel like most of it's not useful. Can I pick these up at all? There we go. Bunch of hula girls if we want to decorate our apartment later. Although they're kind of a problem to get standing upright. At least I've always had issues with it. Yeah, I wish we had a way to turn this off. Is there a shut-off switch somewhere? Let me see about that first. 'Cause that sound is very annoying. Whoa, dog meat scared me. Just jumped out of the doorway. I hear rats? Well, I guess we didn't really need the key for this room, considering there are holes in every wall. Yeah, there are, oh, what the hell? Don't look at me, why didn't you warn me about that? I heard him growling, but he didn't actually do anything. Oh, I wish I knew a way to shut this off, but I don't think there is. Wait. Nah, that's just where we came in from. Well, a lot of crop in here. I'm really not too sure there's anything useful. I think I looked in here already, right? Maybe not. I don't think I came through here. Oh, some money in here. Like I said, it kind of blends in after a while, staring at crap on the floor. I'll take this. I can imagine it's supposed to be hell for dog meat, because dogs always have sensitive ears. Yeah, we'll get out of here soon enough. Believe me, I don't want to spend any more time in here than needed anyway. I'm really surprised they didn't put a way to shut that off in game, because it has an annoying sound. I'll take these decorations, or decorative clothing. In case you want to dress all fancy later. Yeah, the keys are useless. You know, I probably should have not had the key, and then I could have gotten my experience up by lockpicking all this stuff. Oh well. Live and learn. Yeah, you know, surprisingly enough, this is gonna be another bust, I feel. Unless there's something in this bathroom. Nope. Useless to us. This room we looked in already, right? Ah. Where's this? This goes back out here. Right, let me just take a look on this. I know, we'll get out of here soon enough, dog meat. Yeah. I don't know if there is something in here later. But right now, that was, kind of a whole bunch of nothing. Essentially. I think this is the last place we have to look at. And then we can go down and deal with the people in the sewers. Cup of Joe. So far, all these places have had people in them. I don't hear anyone, though. It is silent as a fish. As I forget where that quote comes from, but I remember there was a game we played and they just said it's silent as a fish. I'm like, that is a really weird comparison. I'm like, yeah, I guess fish are quiet, but it's not what I immediately think of. I'll think about quiet things. Oh look, Dogmeat's healed up nicely. His eye totally came back. Just fine. It's a miracle. I'll take that, for sure. Yeah, most of the times I say when you come through places like this, you tend to find something or another. But this has really been quite a bust. We haven't really found anything of use. Oh. Except for Dogmeat kind of screwing around with the physics, apparently. I mean, yeah, there's a little bit of water and stimpaks and whatnot, but most of them I'm keeping my eyes out for are the skill books. We haven't really found any. How disappointing. Ah, well, let's get out of here, Dogmeat. I think that's everything here. As we continually make a mess of absolutely everything underneath. Shut up. There we are. Might stay here for the night, though. At least we'll, be well rested when we travel next. Is there a... Well, there's a sink, but it's a crappy sink. Oh well. We'll rest here and then we'll get started in the morning. Where'd I put that? Oh, I wonder if I... Oh, it's right here. I did not see that. Where'd it go? Oh. I don't know why, but it tends to travel around a bit, that bedroll. Roll out. Let's go to sleep. 5 hours should be good. Alright, should be good to go. Alright, hold on. I'm gonna take a short break to take care of a few things. I'll be right back in just a minute or two. Oh, hey, Team Mr. Sen. You must have showed up just as I was about to take a break or something. I didn't see you come in the chat. Anyway, how are things going with you, man? I just had to get myself a drink for a second. Ah. There's something else I was going to check on real quick. What was it? Hold on. See if we can alt-tab out the game trouble. There we go. Uh-oh. Don't crash on me, game. Alright, I did save for a reason. I decided before I left to save the game as well. Seems like it's probably a good idea because I think the game is going to crash. That's why it pays to be preemptive about that stuff. Well, ain't that typical? Oh yeah, you did? That's really funny. Yeah, anyway, we just been exploring around a bit. I think I'm in the area I have to be, but I decided to explore a few buildings surrounding it before we went to the exact location we're headed towards. Hopefully it'll be all good. But now the game decided to finish crashing on me and all that fun stuff. Let's get back into the actual game. Yeah, the cup of Joe. Alright. Also, let's see if the game menu actually comes back. Sometimes it takes a while to kick in. I'm in the game, but it's not actually displaying on OBS yet. I'm gonna have to alt-tab out again. Come on, don't be whiny, OBS. Just accept the game and work, please. Oh, now it's gonna give me trouble, it seems. Let me exit the game and come back in. This is how it is. It's a very fickle game. What can you do about it, though? Alright, let's try this again. I probably shouldn't have bothered tabbing out because I ended up causing more troubles than it was worth. Oh, here we go. It's back again finally. Only took, what was it, 2 or 3 attempts to get this working this time. Alright, let's get back into the actual game again. Anyway, we're trying to find out where the family members are. I think that's the name of them. Basically the name of a bunch of weirdos. Did we not actually sleep? Hold on. I guess it didn't count as sleeping for some reason. Hold on, let's do this again. Let's, dog meat, don't, come here. Oh, you know what's funny, Team Esterson? You watched dog meat getting his eye gouged out. Apparently got into a fight with someone. And he kind of lost his eye, but it's kind of recovered. Which is funny enough. I didn't know they tend to grow back like that. You know, I shouldn't know it was too good to be true when it actually worked correctly the first time. The bedroll. Oh, Lord. Right, let's, reload again. Maybe I used the wrong load. No, I think it was this one, right? Mysteries. I could have sworn that we saved after we rested, but I guess we didn't. Why did they make this item so specific as to where you touch it? There we are. Sleep. Alright, there we go. It must have not worked the first time. It's so specific. Alright, let's get out of here, dog meat. And I have to take a quick sip. Must be pretty dehydrated. Yeah, that's decent enough for now. Whoa, what? Oh, the music reset. I thought we were gonna have a fight, but I guess not. Yeah, sigh indeed, my dude. The sound our guy sounded like he made. It's probably the effects of the water or something wearing off. Now, ooh, hold on. Dog meat, I can't really tell him to wait, because if he sees me fighting something, I'll fight it too. But there's a mole rat in there, and I want to kill it with my stick. We only have a few left to kill, I think. Here, let's beat that lovely mole rat. Is there any more? Did those count? I'm not sure if they counted. Hold on, let me quickly check here. Hey, Team Masterson. The kids and I have 100% the first roll in Spider 2 and are starting the second. Nice. By the first roll, do you mean like the whole like hub world area with all the stages? If so, it's pretty good. What about the skill points? Been getting all those? I think it would show up here probably, right? I don't know, it's not really tracking how many we killed, did it? Usually it pops up with a notice. Here, let's see. Oh, that's 10 out of 10. There we go. Right now it's fulfilled. Nice. Right, back to this one then. Awesome, it's pretty good. And how'd you guys like the first boss? Luckily the first one isn't as bad as the second one that I did. I imagine that's going to be a lot of fun to do later on. You have to let me know how many attempts it takes for you to actually beat it. Well, this is an interesting setup. Nothing like a grenade on the toilet. And in the sink. Well, I guess several in the sink anyway. Huh. I could quench my thirst over here. Ooh, pre-war books, always good for the ladies at the library. I say ladies, I think there's maybe one. I think there were a couple men there too, but... Whoa, what? What's making us radiated, exactly? I don't know, but I guess it doesn't really matter. Anything in here? Usual. Stim packs. Syringes. It's amazing how common that stuff is in this game. It's this area. Is there something on this guy? Well, I did have a... whatever that was, psycho or jet or some type of drug that they do in this game.
Keep it moving, mate.
Well, hello there.
You looking for a problem?
Alright, Barrett. Not exactly the Barrett I was thinking of when I see that name. Oh, this is all stealing, okay. Was I technically stealing from these guys earlier? I don't think so. Didn't show up as red anyway. Well, I guess this guy's friendly at least. He hasn't seen the Mimey poking around in his house. Doesn't really have anything to say either.
You got something to say?
Well, not particularly, I guess. Is that it? Sewer. I think that might be where I have to go. Yeah, all this would be considered stealing, so I don't want to actually touch this stuff. Oh, I kind of need this ammo, though. If he comes in here, I could kind of run out and take it real quick. I know the 12 gauge ammo is running out a little bit low on, so I kind of need to steal that. Dude, get out of here. You know what I can do?
You got something to say?
The classic trick where they... Oh wait, can I pick it up? There. What's funny is you could do this, and they really don't care that you take it. Where'd I put it? Where'd it go? Oh, here it is. No, I didn't mean to talk to you, dog meat. There we go. Yeah, we lost a little karma, so what? Oh no, Team Mesher Sen says his kiddo's caught the wife's sickness. Had to get the medicine here. Ah, I see. Yep, a lot of fun trying to keep everyone healthy, huh? Well, hopefully you don't come down with it as well. Although, I feel like in that case, you're just kind of doomed to get it. Since everyone in the house has it. Ooh. I don't really need that. Alright, guy. I'm gonna go down your sewer if you don't mind, because I'm pretty sure it's where I need to go. Now, I guess there's radiation down here, so we don't want to take up too much time. Oh, there's something else down here. Pretty sure it's not going to be a mole rat, though, so let's take out that new shotgun. Yeah, we got a new shotgun in this game. We're gonna have to see how it works. I think there's something down here, so we'll test that in just a little second. There's definitely something around here. I feel like we're really zoomed in for some reason. Alright, just remembering the key to use to do that. Who is this? Mirelurk? Kinda sounds like a Mirelurk. Huh. If I can get a shot on his face, it'll be a bit more effective. Dog meat, don't... There we go. Yeah, dog meat, you had to just run inside my line of fire, didn't you? Luckily it doesn't look too beat up. Doing well so far, that's good. Emily was sick last weekend, ended up getting the flu. Luckily, I did not contract it myself. I'm very pleased with that, because I thought for sure I would get it. Oh yeah, definitely. You definitely don't want to get sick before surgery. They'll make you put that off for sure. A few weeks or months away, yeah, then we probably have time. Whoa, nice shot, dog meat. Yeah, like it's kind of getting beat up in the face again. He's got a lot of blood on his nose and snout, or whatever you want to call it, on a dog. Well, last time his eye was like completely bloody to the point that you couldn't even see his right eye. It was ridiculous. This isn't anywhere near as bad. I could turn this off and be a little bit more sneaky. Hasn't mattered too much yet. What is that? Alright, I think we have traps ahead. Luckily... we should have all the skills we need to disarm them. Let me see. We can kind of spot them ahead of time with this. So yeah, we didn't miss anything back there, I don't think. Some grenades we could disarm up here. I wonder if these bottles are here for anything. Okay, they add that to our weapon supply too. Very nice. Another Mirelurk body. I guess the ones from here on out are dead. That should make this a little bit easier on us. And we have mines on either side of us. There's a guy over there. Dog meat, don't run inside the aim of the thing. Let's see, what is that name? ASCII? Thank you very much for the follow. It's very much appreciated. Yeah, ASCII, I guess you're following on Twitch right now. Just so you know, I'm also streaming this out on YouTube. I have T Masterson watching over there. If you hear me talking to anyone, it's probably him. Well, there's a trap that way, and there's a dude that way, so we're supposed to go that way. But before we do that, of course, let's look over here. Let's complete our search right now. There shouldn't be anyone this way, because it looks clear to me. Do have a trap, though. Now, I do admit, this kind of makes it a little bit too easy having this up. But since we have the equipment, we might as well use it. It'd be kind of silly of our guy to not use what he already has at his disposal. Disarm all this crap. So we don't want to actually trigger this all later. I'm not sure, but the baby carriages can actually be a trap too. I think this might be an example of one. So remember, it's kind of like in BioShock, remember? When there's like the lady with her baby carriage and all of a sudden she shocks her and she has a gun in it. Except in this case, I think there's a grenade or something. A mine rigged to explode when we get close to it. Alright, that'll take us outside, which we don't want to go to. I believe it takes us to the train yard that was near the junkyard? I think we were there before, though. Okay, we don't have the skills for it. Run. Dog meat. Good job. Yeah, some of these things you have to have a higher skill to disarm. And I kind of forgot about that. Whoop. Is this rigged? No, I don't think this is rigged. Oh yeah, Taneem, I played BioShock Infinite back when it first came out, which was a long time ago now. You know, I never really streamed the game or, you know, did a Let's Play series of it at the time. Although I always kind of wanted to. I think the issue was, back then, as I didn't really have a good way of capturing the game. Back when it first came out. It was a little bit too demanding. You always hated those elements in games? The innocent thing turns out to be a trap. Oh, everything's always a trap. Like Admiral Akbar would say. I think it takes you to the same place, essentially. Yeah, I really enjoyed the first BioShock and BioShock Infinite. I had a lot of fun with those games. I didn't really play the second game as much. I played it a little bit, but I never really got into it as much as the other ones. I don't know what it really was about it. It kind of seemed like they just did more of the same that was already in BioShock 1. And at least with BioShock Infinite, they kind of came up with a whole new setting and new ideas to explore in that game. BioShock 2 kind of seemed like almost like deleted scenes from BioShock 1, or stuff that was kind of like scrapped out of the first game that they didn't have time for. And I don't know, I feel like the gameplay wasn't as fun in that. I think it's because you had to play as essentially what was the big daddies in those games. And they were kind of weird to control, I thought. Is there something back here we could have disarmed? Like, obviously, okay, yeah, there's this. Oh, we can't do it yet. Actually, no, I can. I have to equip a certain outfit, I believe. I could still get the credit for this. Now, which one was it? Oh, maybe I didn't bring it with me. There we go. And I can put that back on. Let me turn this off for a little bit. Kind of gets annoying staring at the blue screen. I don't think that matters. So, well, let me see here. So there's a guy here, and I'm pretty sure that he is someone you could talk to and persuade. So I'm not going to shoot him right away. I'll try to negotiate. You'd be keen on a fourth part of the series? It would be interesting to see. I'm not really sure what the story is behind the BioShock franchise. I feel like there's probably some reason they haven't made a fourth one so far. Like, I think the writer behind it doesn't really work for the same company that made those games, so they probably don't have the rights to make another one. Whoa, dog meat is going nuts. Dog meat looks like he's ready to mess this dude up.
Whoa, whoa, slow down there. This area's off limits to everyone but the family. Where the hell do you think you're going?
Ooh, it's not 100% chance. Interesting. Alright, well, we really need to get by. It's important that we find what I'm looking for.
All right, all right. I guess you look harmless enough. If I were you, I'd
Thanks.
speak to Vance before you poke around too much. You can usually find him on the mezzanine overlooking the common area.
Alright, so what is this place?
This lovely hole in the ground is Meresti, the headquarters of the family.
Oh, so they actually are working on another one at BioShock? Or at 2K or whatever? I wonder if they have the same people working on it, if it's new people. Yeah, it could really depend on how it goes. Anyway, how are things going over there on Twitch, Coffee and Grunge? This game is awesome. I have to give you credit for that. That's a very, very correct opinion. I've always enjoyed the Fallout games, at least the ones I've played. I know a lot of people probably say you haven't really played them all if you didn't play the first two. But I really enjoyed Fallout 3 New Vegas, and even though I know a lot of people didn't like Fallout 4, I enjoyed it to a certain extent. And yeah, also don't mind me, I'm also chatting with people I have over in my YouTube chat. So we got a couple people there as well, in case you hear me talking out loud to no one.
We are a badass gang, and we don't take shit from nobody. We also don't like nosy assholes who creep
If you have to
around
say you're
asking too
badass,
many
you don't really
stupid
sound
questions.
quite as badass. Oh yeah, good luck to you, Mr. Sen. I hope they all feel better anyway.
Just remember, I got my eyes on you. We all do. Oh, come on. Pay more attention to what you're doing.
I love how he gets so sassy with you for knocking into items and kind of tossing them around. Alright, since we're all friends here, I could turn on this light and you're not going to mind. Oh, this is all ceiling though. Alright, well, I guess in that case, I'm not going to bother. Unless he has a skill book. That I might be willing to steal. Ooh. We can get information from him.
It's you again. What's up?
You know, I never really left. Oh, well, that's definitely a skill book. Alright, well, nothing like the old trick here. Don't mind me. Not gonna do anything. Oh, actually, this isn't even considered stealing. There we go. I didn't even notice that. Yeah, I kind of got stuck in Fallout 4 as well. I never finished the whole thing. I was playing that game with my girlfriend, and we kind of got sidetracked doing certain missions, and... well, one thing leads to another. You never really finish the game. It happens to me a lot in these Bethesda games, though. So that would be... an 8 under T. Now, how close are we to maxing it out? So 8 more points, and we should have that. Nice move. It's always
you
funny.
again. What's up?
Yeah, I still haven't really left, dude. Oh, it's you again. Yeah, I've just been in the room this whole time with you. I love that the fact you just pick items up and they don't really seem to care. But if you actually put them in your pocket, then they're like, oh, what the hell? I'm gonna immediately kill you. No negotiations. Alright, so I kind of remember this part of the game a bit. So, there's a couple of different ways we could do this. I'm trying to decide how I want to handle the situation. Because you can kind of go into this and either negotiate with everyone and get out of this without combat, or you could go ahead and absolutely kill everyone, which could be a bit of fun. Right, before I go see all those guys over there, let me see. See anything tucked in this corner here. Nope. Nothing of value. All worthless rubble. I know, dog meat. Look at these sewers soon enough.
Hey there, cutie. How's it hanging?
Okay, I guess. The new guy's taking up most of my time, but I think he'll come around. He's been through some serious shit.
Well, I just may have to do something special for Mr. Gloomy to cheer him up.
See you later.
Let me see what time of day it is. Kind of the middle of the day. Yeah, these people are going to be very strange, as we'll find out shortly. Let's see if we can talk to some of them.
I thought I knew everyone in the family, but I don't recognize you.
Yeah, we
must be
just
one
gotten
of
here.
Vance's new initiates. My name's Justin. I'm pretty new here myself.
Well, not exactly an initiate. Have you seen Ian West around here?
Ian, what do you want from him?
Hey, welcome back, Team Mesherson. Yeah, we're dealing with a couple of, interesting folks down under the ground in the metro station. Now, I can't remember if just saying stuff like this will set you on a different path. We'll explore this and see what happens.
I'd never thought of it that way. I suppose he should get a chance to talk to someone like you. Here's the password to his isolation area. Just please don't mention my name to Vance about this.
Yeah, I think there's another way we can go about this, and that's by getting the password early, which we just kind of did. Anything else you know?
Just that Vance said he isn't to be disturbed while he's in meditation.
Alright, he's needed home, his family's dead.
Yes, I know. He told me.
Oh.
Surprised? Well, Ian was there when it happened and did nothing to stop it. If you ask yourself why,
Uh-oh.
the answer is obvious. He belongs with us here. He's one of us. Don't deny him his rightful home.
Yeah, depending on how much you talk to them, you get more of a backstory behind exactly what happened in this town.
Well,
so what is this
Vance
place?
told me that this place was called Meresti. It was named after some town way across the ocean in a place called Romania.
Romania, you say? And what is this family of yours?
It's a great way to get back at those assholes out there who think we're losers. If it wasn't for Vance, I'd still be getting the crap beat out of me by those guards in Rivet City.
What? Now, what were you exactly doing to piss off the guards in Rivet City?
I understand. Goodbye.
And not that the guards were all the friendliest, but they didn't really seem to do anything that bad while we were there, at least.
I got the time.
Uh,
Well, I'm surprised you don't know me. I'm Brianna. I take care of the men around here. Well, unmarried ones, anyway.
Oh yeah, anyway, Team Master, I was kind of saying that this mission we're doing right now kind of has a bunch of different ways you could fulfill it. I'm not sure if you're familiar with it or not. You can let me know if you've seen this before. But if not, essentially I could kind of say there's a more diplomatic solution, and there's a more firepower-oriented solution. I'm kind of wondering what you guys are leaning more towards. Anyway, I'm going to just talk to them and get the background before we make any decision about that, though.
Vance has him in meditation right now. No one's supposed to be in there. Poor kid. He looks like he could
Yeah,
use
so I think we
another
could
friend.
break in and see him right now. But we're not going to be able to go ahead and... I think if we go in there, they'll start fighting us. Yeah, she's the only woman, and I think there's like 5 or 6 dudes in here. You haven't seen anything in this game before? Okay, this should be really interesting then. Well, I guess I could be his friend.
Well, that is sweet, but Vance would kick my rather gorgeous ass right out of here if I told you how to find Ian. Sorry.
Anything else you could tell us?
Nope. Like I told you.
Alright, so that's nothing new.
It's the last place I ever expected to end up. I mean, look at this place. It's so dark and dingy. What this place needs is a lady's touch. But don't tell Vance I said
Okay,
that.
girl. The big brothel house. I'm trying to think. Do you mean the place where the slavers are? Because I remember there's like a couple of girls that are in a certain place up. I think it's in the north of the map. So I think I might know what you're talking about. Yeah, there's a... If you get into like a fight there, though, there's like a ton of people that try to fight you. It's pretty crazy.
How about just the coolest gang this side of the U.S.? As long as we
He
listen
sounds
to
like the
Vance's
edgiest
rules
gang.
and listen to his stuff, he lets us do pretty much whatever we want.
And this kind of sounds a bit embarrassing, to be
Bye,
honest.
Sweetie.
Why don't you look where you're going?
Speaking of someone that looks where they're going, look at this dude here. Not exactly the brightest. Are you someone different? Wait, who do we speak to? Alan, or was it Justin? I don't even know their names. They're all kind of generic. Sorry, dog meat.
I don't think I've met you yet. The name's Alan. What did you want?
Ian West?
I don't have any authority here. I'm pretty new myself. Justin's been trying to talk to Ian, make him feel better. Maybe you should speak to him.
That's a good idea. I think they generally
Right
keep saying
now,
the same
I call
thing.
this place home. The only home that's ever let me stay with my...
Yeah, it's gonna be an interesting conversation, T-Name. Oh, do you have any suggestions on how we should handle this? Anyway, you can all answer if you have any opinion on it. I'm not really too decided myself. I was kind of saying we're having our character be kind of a bit more neutral. Though he's kind of leaned more towards the good than anything since we started playing. Which I initially wasn't really gonna do, but things kind of take off in their own way.
Well, anyone that Vance takes in because of their special problems can be part of the family. Guess I'll see you around.
So, 1, 2, 3.
Please don't take Ian away from us.
Pretty sure there's like 4 or 5 people here. It's a massive house and you get sent on a mission to kill the owner. Of course, the girls attack you and you have to shoot them. Keep shooting. Keep looking, maybe talk to Vance. Yeah, I know Vance is, he's either upstairs sleeping or he's upstairs talking to someone. And mostly I was just curious if you guys had any input on how you'd like to see me complete this mission, because I know there's a couple of different ways we could do it.
Well, well. I haven't had a customer
Oh.
in a while. Last one I had was a bit chewy. Know what I mean?
Well, we got a little bit of a clue there. Not gonna say what it is outright, but I'm sure most of you could pick up on exactly what's going on now. Looking for Ian West. Have you seen him?
Do I look like a fucking babysitter? I don't know where he is. Even if I did, I wouldn't tell you anyway.
Well, you tend to have a bad attitude here, it seems.
That's me. You don't like it? Tough.
Well, alright, anything else?
Ian. Is that all you've got to say? Sheesh. This place is my place of business. You want to buy something, then buy. If you want to flap your lips...
Actually, I think this guy's probably the biggest jerk here. Will you actually settle us?
If your caps are good, you can buy whatever you like. Beat standing there drooling all
You know,
over the
depending on what he has, we
merchandise.
might actually buy from him. Whoa, actually he does have quite a bit. Huh. Alright, well we definitely need some of the 12 gauge. Oh crap, this guy has armor piercing bullets and hollow points. Oh, alright, maybe we'll do some business with this guy. Kind of awkward since we're not on the friendliest terms, but I could definitely use some of this stuff. Let me... What was... 308. Does he have any 308? He has a couple. I wish he had more of this than anything, but I'll take what he has. Yeah, you're probably right about that, Coffee and Grunge. Especially depending on what we do here. I might get the armor-piercing bullets, because I think that's useful for killing the super mutants. I guess Hollow Point are also good. Target DT times 3. So I guess if they are wearing armor, you don't want to use this, probably. If I'm understanding this right. Well, we could try to pick it up. Might be good for some enemies. Oh, I get one of these. Is there anything else? Yeah, it's generous for them to sell to us when they don't really know who we are and what our intentions are in this place. Probably not the smartest idea on them, but... Well, I'm not going to tell them that part. Ooh. Incendiary. Well, there's only 2 of them. I don't know what gun this is for either. Because I don't think we have anything that's... Yeah, we don't have anything for that. Well, I think that's good. We have plenty of the... Yeah, we have 660. Alright. I'll accept that. Alright, see you again later. Coffee and Grunge, thanks for stopping by. Good luck with your shopping. I will check out what weapons he has, by the way. He actually has a lot of stuff. So yeah, I was kind of implying there's a way to either fight them or let them live. So he's actually a pretty decent vendor. I might keep them alive for that reason alone. Because he actually has a decent amount of supplies here. I mean, I don't really care about the weapons, but if he restocks on ammo regularly... Yeah, well, that's all for now.
Give me a shout if you need anything else.
Alright.
Say it ain't so.
Oh, yeah, cry me a river. Is there anyone else down here? No, these are all the same people. Let's head on up and see if we could find the dude we're looking for. Oh no, there's another woman around here.
I don't think we've been properly introduced. I'm Holly, Vance's wife.
Oh, I wasn't aware he had a wife. Do you know where Ian is?
I'm afraid Vance has him in isolation, and there's no way I'm going to override Vance's orders. He's a good kid. I think Vance will set him along the correct path soon. Like he did for all of us.
Yeah, that sounds comforting. Ooh, what is this? We have a scoundrel? I didn't know we had a perk for this. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Team Master Sen. Trying to play Dragon Age and watch the stream at the same time, and apparently the game didn't like it. I've never seen this before, so I'm going to use this, the scoundrel option. All I want to do is talk. What harm could a little old me do?
Well, I guess so. You seem like a pretty nice guy. Vance will have my butt in a sling if he finds out, but let me give you the password to his room.
Wow, everyone's just giving us the password. Anything else to know about Ian?
Like I said, he's in isolation. It's his...
Yeah.
This is Maresti, the home of the family. It's the only safe place for these poor people. My husband started this
They all
group
kind of
not
say the
long
same
ago.
thing, don't they?
He was trying to save them from a life of hardship and ridicule. They come from all over the Wasteland now to find us and become part of the family. It was good talking to you.
All right. Oh, actually I don't see the dude we're supposed to be looking for. Oh, that's probably him. Alright, let me save one more time here. Let's have a discussion with this dude.
Well, welcome to our home. My people call me Vance. I lead this group of weary travelers and outcasts who need a home. And to what do I owe the pleasure of your visit?
Alright, so let me weigh these options here. Stumble across the world's first underground insane asylum. So a little bit of context behind what exactly is going on here for anyone that's new and showing up for the stream. We're visiting this place because we came to another town, and that town was claiming it was under attack from a group of people called the Family, which is these people over here. Now, when we were checking up on the town, we were checking out all the houses to see if everyone's doing alright, and just about every house was fine, until we got to the last one, and there were 2 dead bodies decomposing inside, and this kid that was supposed to be inside the house was missing. So apparently he's here, and they have him in this room where they're counseling him or whatever. And we have to try to figure out a way to get him back for the town. And also because his sister sent us on this mission initially to top it all off. So before we get into criticizing these people, even though they do seem to be a bit odd, we'll just say this place seems very different from all others, which is pretty much true.
What you see before you is the last bastion of hope for the
Though to be fair, most settlements are very different from one another in this game.
A sanctuary for the oppressed and a beacon of faith for the tyrannized.
Well, that sounds very poetic. I love that we can just like be total dicks and be like, oh, well, hold on there, dude. I left my thesaurus at home. But, I mean, it sounds like this guy wants to talk, and like all good villains, we'll let them monologue, I suppose.
We are the remnants of society, cast aside like the clean-picked bones of a hunter's feast. I led my flock beneath the sun-baked sands of the wasteland to keep them safe and teach them my ways. Men of science would call us cannibals, eaters of human flesh. Society labels us as monsters, demons, and the unclean.
Yeah, so this part is really kind of confusing here. So we would say that science would call them cannibals and whatnot. But we have a speech check we could do over here. We got an 88% chance of passing. I probably could have had a drink of alcohol or something before I did this, so I'd have a better chance. 88 still pretty good though, so let's see if we get this. Melissa sucks this, sir. I know exactly what you are.
You amaze me. Never have I met a human with the gift of cognition that you possess. Tell me then, what are we?
Oh yeah, his eyes have a way too much gleam in them? Well, that's because he may not be fully human, or at least he doesn't think he is. You're vampires, or at least you follow their fictional traditions. If I said vampires and you said I was right, we'd both be crazy. Still say you're cannibals. I think you're a collective of seriously messed up freaks. We'll stick with this first one, I suppose.
Do you think I believe I can turn into a bat and fly away? Of course not. Do I cast my image in a mirror? Absolutely. Now, ask me if I believe these individuals from every corner of the wasteland need me to give them a sense of purpose and identity. I have shown these people the ways of the vampire. I've provided them shelter, organization, and a sense of belonging.
Alright, so this dude, when it comes down to it, sounds a lot like a cult leader. And the story he's selling to these people is basically the lore of the vampire. I'm not really sure how this works exactly, but he's got them kind of following a vampiric code, even though he does seem to realize that vampires aren't real, and he's not really truly a vampire. He's still trying to follow the lore that is set out in, vampire stories, drinking blood and all that, and has his people practicing that as well. Now, I don't know how that works because you can't really just survive off blood. In fact, I don't think blood is very healthy to be consuming in large quantities at all. I'm pretty sure. And you pretty much would definitely need to have food or water after a while, so how are they surviving? I'm not really sure at all. And yeah, he does sound a bit full of himself. He's very pompous. So before we confront him, let's explore all these options here. Try to get all the information out of him, since he's so fond of talking. So you're doing this by teaching their mythical beings?
Now, you disappoint me. You need to open your mind and think for a moment before you pass judgment. I have reined in their cravings and taught them to eat not of the flesh, but to drink of the blood. Most importantly, they have
Yeah, but if you're killing people, isn't all amount to the
a
same?
place where their quirks are tolerated and understood.
And also it's a bit strange because if you didn't notice, the guy downstairs also mentioned something about, oh, my last customer is a little chewy. Kind of sounds like he was doing more than just drinking blood, like he actually was eating their meat, but I'm not really too sure exactly how this is all working. Because if you're drinking their blood, and you're killing people who drink their blood, it doesn't really show that you're above simple cannibals, because essentially you're doing the same thing. You're killing people to get something out of it. It's kind of messed up either way. So yeah, we're looking for Ian West.
Ah, yes. My newest charge. What would you want with him?
Well, we'll start with the basics. We have a letter for him for his sister.
Then a part of his human family still remains? Even more of a reason he needs to remain in isolation. Ian is at a critical moment in his life right now. After all that occurred in Erafu, he is scared and confused. It would be ill-advised for me to allow you to speak to him while he decides what he wants to do.
And also kind of creepy is they're keeping this kid locked up while they're trying to convince him to join this family. Also sounds very cultish and abusive. So, yeah, what exactly happened to him? Not exactly that this is the guy that's the most reliable source, considering who he is, but let's get the story from him.
Ian's hunger for flesh overwhelmed him. It drove him to kill his parents. Because of my intervention that night, he stopped just short of being lost forever to his cravings for flesh.
Are you saying that Ian's a cannibal?
I am telling you, he will no longer be labeled as such. He has become one of us, a member of the family. The hunger that drives us must be kept in check. It is one of the most difficult.
This is all very strange.
Ian lost control because no one was around to guide him. His own family was alien to him.
So the game doesn't really make it that clear what exactly is going on here. Now, is this guy really telling the whole truth behind this, or is he full of shit? They don't exactly say it outright, which is kind of cool about this game. But according to this guy, he was gonna eat his mother and father, and he stopped him and he's trying to teach him that he should only drink blood and not eat the flesh. Now, did the kid actually try to do this? I don't know. But we can try to convince him with this to see if he'll let us talk to him.
Your words impress me, human. Perhaps I misjudged you.
Thankfully, since our speechcraft is so high, we managed to pass it.
If you wish to speak to Ian, you are free to do so. Here is the code to the area in which he is meditating.
And funny enough, we already gotten this code from like 3 other people while we've been here. Not the most loyal followers you have after all, huh? So it actually does let us get in to talk with the kid. And we can try to figure out a bit more from him. Now, if I'm over here to begin with, I think I could look around, maybe loot some stuff from them. Let me close this door. So I should be able to access this. Oh no, it's very hard. I can open up this though. Ah. So I'll have to decide soon exactly how we're going to be handling this. I think we got to level up there. Very good timing. Alright. So. Trying to think what I want to have up first. Melee is good for the sword that we got. Barter is good for all our selling business. Disarming certain things requires explosives to get up higher. Repair is good for fixing your weapons. I think here's what I'll do. I'll put some more into barter. It's always good to be able to have slightly better prices at stores. I'll put some more into... I think there's some clothes that'll raise our lockpick by 5. So that should let us lockpick the most difficult locks, I think. Hopefully I'm remembering that correctly. And let's see. Oh, hey there, Waffle Yeet. Thank you very much for the follow. It's very much appreciated. I'm doing pretty good tonight. Gonna have to make a decision soon about what we're gonna do with a certain group of freaky vampire-like people in Fallout. Where can I put the rest of this? Maybe I'll do it into survival. With some going to science, because I eventually want to get that up too. Anyway, how are you doing tonight? Hopefully you're doing well. Right, we have all this junk to sort through too. Well, that could be useful. Trying to think if there's anything important we need so far. I don't know. We're kind of not really specializing in anything too important. I guess mostly it's guns and I've actually been doing a bit more melee, even though we don't have that skill up so much. But what happened was we found a really powerful sword, so I've kind of been using that back and forth a little bit. Honestly, I actually have a couple of guns overall. Like mostly I'm switching between the rifle, the assault rifle, and the sniper rifle, and actually a bit of shotgun too. For close quarters combat. And the sword I'm mostly using on stupid critters like the scorpions and the roaches, just so I kind of don't waste as much ammo on that. I think there was something that reduces the weight of certain items. I don't remember what it is now. Or I might have taken it already, actually. It's actually been a while since I checked. Maybe I will just do the traders, because I have to do a bit of trading, like I said, in the future. I need to get more bullets. Yeah, I've kind of been using that a bit more lately, and I didn't put too many points into it this level up, but I might do it more often in the future, because it actually is a bit of fun to use. Yeah, no worries about that. Oh, we got the stick with green stuff on it too? Yeah, that is for the mole rat quests, which we're pretty much done with. I don't remember if she takes it back once that quest is over. She probably does. And honestly, it doesn't really matter that much because, well, it does kill the mole rats pretty quickly. It's not really that useful for that much else. We can get rid of this. I don't think there's anything really different you find in here. These locks are still annoying though, I'll say that much. Vampire's Edge, whoa, what? It's a sword. I don't think it's actually as powerful as the sword we have right now. I'm gonna take it regardless though. Yeah, about that, Waffle. We actually have a bot that does work. I should probably mention this. I actually have a stream going out to both Twitch and YouTube currently. There's actually a couple of people talking over there. But I do have a Discord. Hold on, let me see. I can probably grab the link for you. And post it over. If my thing will actually... Oh, actually, I posted it here. There you go. Although the link looks really weird because it's technically a YouTube link, I guess. Or whatever. I think it should all work the same, though. You can let me know if it works or doesn't work. It's kind of funny that it puts it in like a YouTube wrapper link. I don't know why it does that, rather than just posting like the outright invite. Oh yes, it's gonna complain at me for stealing, like I really care. It's funny that even if you do the right thing in this game, and you avoid stealing, you still got the guy sent after you. So it doesn't even really make much of a difference. Come on, dog meat. Let's get out of here. Let's go see the kid. You know, I keep calling him a kid. It's funny, though. He doesn't actually look like a kid when you finally talk to him. Oh, we have to use this. What's funny is I think you could pretty much just hack it, too, if you didn't have the password at all. So, yeah, this is the quote-unquote kid, or younger brother.
What do you want?
You're a bitch to find. It's kind of the truth.
Well, maybe that's because I don't want to be found. Why the heck are you looking for me anyway?
I'm sorry, Ian, but your parents are dead. That's kind of blunt and to the point. Why are there 3 chats? I think there should only be 2, technically. There should be one that's going on YouTube and then one on Twitch. And the reason behind that was because I was streaming on Twitch to... Well, I got that in reverse. I was streaming on YouTube to begin with, but we kind of had some issues where some people weren't able to watch the stream. So I kind of have like a backup stream going on Twitch just in case. Oh yeah, and T-Rest% kind of jumps back and forth too, in case anyone's over there. I think even though this sounds really blunt, it's probably the best thing to say in this situation.
You think I don't know that? You think I don't know what I did?
Well, I know what you did. Vance told me everything. But then again, we don't know if Vance told the absolute truth, so... We'll see if he could tell us anything different.
Then you must think I'm some kind of a monster.
Yeah, if I'm remembering this correctly, there actually isn't really a way to try to convince him otherwise. He just kind of accepts what Vance tells him regardless. I knew lost too. I know it hurts, but staying here isn't the answer. Stay here and cry. Yeah, that's quite the thing to say to this dude, isn't it?
There's something inside me, something completely messed up. I'm a mutant, a fucking
Oh, 3 chats
freak.
in the Discord server?
The only person I was ever able to talk to was my sister Lucy, and she's gone. No one gives a shit about me except Vance and the family. Can't you understand that?
I'm not sure if there are 3 chats in the Discord server, are there? They're kind of like different channels. Essentially what there is, there's a main introduction section, and then, I'm assuming you're Jared, by the way, over on Discord. And then kind of, I have a thing where I just approve of people to be able to chat in the main sections. Which I'll actually add you to right now. It's just like a more general chatting area. And the reason why is because like a while ago, and this is a number of... Actually, it's probably over a year ago now at this point. One of my moderators was having a problem with certain users on his channel kind of stalking him. So I kind of made it that you had to be a member to join. There's mostly one general chat area, and then there's kind of other sections for other topics. Which obviously you don't have to use. We mostly just stick to general more than anything. Well, let me see here. So you could have him read the letter, we could try to convince him with speechcraft, which will essentially give us more experience than anything. Well, I mean, it's worked so far, so let's go for it.
You know, for a second there, you sounded just like Vance. And you're right. I don't know what I'm running away from, but
oh, hello there,
time,
Ninja Rose.
things can go
How are you
back to
doing?
the way they used to be.
The
Please tell Vance I've made my
UI
decision.
is...
I'm going home to Arfu. I hope to see you there as well. I'm just gonna
try to
gather my
remember.
stuff
I think
together
it's
and say my
MTFUI
goodbyes,
or
and
something
I'll
like
head on
that.
back.
I could probably look it up real quick. Because I do think I have it written down somewhere. Or maybe it's just MTUI, actually. I don't know exactly where I got the F from. It's actually a couple of UI mods that I'm using. Hold on a second, let me just pause him because he's kind of annoying. Yeah, MTUI. I think there's some other stuff too, but I can't remember offhand. Yeah, it uses one HUD, and then there's something that kind of merges them together. So it's like a kind of a couple of mods that are all working together in conjunction. I don't remember the exact amount. I think I have it all written down somewhere. Oh, you're Waffle NTL. I see. Let me see. There are 70 chat channels. Wow. Now that is a lot. I wouldn't even know how you'd be able to find anything. Okay, they'll add you. I guess someone else joined earlier in the day without me even noticing. But also, in case people aren't aware, I think I have it labeled on the stream, but I am using Tale of Two Wastelands, which is essentially Fallout New Vegas with Fallout 3 running inside of it. And I think it's pretty cool anyway. I've been enjoying it quite a bit while I've been playing it. Okay. Now that you posted, I'll add you onto the thing. Waffle. Which actually means you'll probably have even more channels you could check out now. Funny enough. Hopefully it's not too overwhelming. I think I tried to use Darnified UI back in the day too. And honestly, there are so many UI mods, and I think what I honestly did was I watched Gopher's videos. I don't know if you're aware of him. He makes a lot of videos about mods for Fallout and Skyrim and Oblivion, you know, all those sorts of games. So I think I kind of followed what he had.
Nice to see you again.
So I kind of lost track of what I think he wants us to talk to Vance again.
I wanted to thank you one last... My brain feel... Don't worry about it.
I kind of forget because I was talking to the people in chat at the same time. But yeah, I will say this game does kind of still crash from time to time, even with the stuff I've been using. It's just kind of the reality of using one of these Bethesda games, especially if you mod them out. We'll get the little flavor text, I guess.
I suppose not.
So when did you first discover this?
I was about 10 years old, and I was playing with Lucy down under the overpass. We loved throwing rocks in the water. We saw some Wastelander trying to break open the Brahmin pens and steal one of them, so I ran over and told him to stop. He just laughed and pushed me away. When I fell, suddenly my head started to hurt, and my eyes got all blurry. It was almost like I blacked out. Next thing I know, Lucy was pulling me off the guy. I had ripped his throat open with my teeth.
Yeah, that is kind of weird. So what did Lucy say?
She said I, like, changed into another person, that I even glared at her and raised my arms like I was
Hey,
gonna
Ninja
kill
Flow.
her.
Rose,
Wastelander
thanks
took
for
a swing
the
at me with some kind of
follow.
club. I turned around and jumped on him. I tore his throat open with my teeth. If he wouldn't have done that, Lucy may have been killed too. I just don't know. Lucy said Mom and Dad.
So he's
would
kind
never
of saying the
have
stuff that
understood.
kind of
She told me
backs
to keep
up what the other guy said.
That she'd try and help me.
That
Thanks
he
to
had this
Lucy, she
issue
was
for a
able to
while.
Stop that from ever happening again for years. Every time I'd feel the hunger, she'd hold on to me and not let go. After a while, the hunger almost seemed to go away until, well,
I don't know, I have to say, these guys always rub me the wrong way though. They're very, very strange.
I don't know. I really don't. I mean, I'm not totally dumb. I know they were in stories and all that. But who knows? Maybe Vance is right and vampires were just people like us who learned to control their hunger and drink only blood. I mean, vampires are regarded as...
I'm pretty sure that's not
monsters
normal.
instead of
People
hunted
cannot
animals
survive
like
off blood
cannibals.
alone.
Kind of makes sense.
I mean, then again, they do have other weird stuff in this game, like ghouls and
Yeah.
whatnot.
Okay.
So it's definitely not a totally realistic world.
It actually kind of makes me feel better to talk about it. Go ahead.
Yeah, how did Vance find out about this?
That's the weird thing. He has some sort of crazy sixth sense about or something. Maybe all of our kind do. As soon as I was with the family,
This is the part that makes it sound most suspicious of all, honestly.
Life. It's like all these
All right, Waffle, thanks for stopping by. I hope you have a good night anyway. How did you do it to your own parents?
I wish I could answer that. I really do. I don't even remember it happening. When the hunger takes over, it's like being pushed aside, like something else is controlling.
All right, that's really cool, man.
I can see what's happening, but
and thanks again a lot for the follow.
I don't even remember exactly what
and yeah, I do hope I
I
see you next time, man. Well, I think we kind of know how he left, considering the situation back home.
I don't remember how long I sat there on the floor staring at my parents' bodies. It seemed like days. I wanted to feed, to eat their flesh. But it was like a little bit of me was holding on. Then, out of nowhere, there was shouting outside and a knock at the door. I opened it, and it was Vance. He seemed to know exactly how I was feeling inside. He took me under his arm and we left. I never looked back.
Yeah, the whole situation sounds very suspicious, but from what I can remember, I don't think you actually investigate this.
Vance told me later that he was basically covering for me and allowing the family to feed at the same time. Since my parents were already dead, they drank their blood and left the mark on the wall.
That's pretty gross, man.
I didn't want Evan to suspect that I had done it. The irony is they were stalking our town to feed anyway. It's almost like Vance knew this would happen.
Yeah, that's pretty convenient, isn't it?
Yeah, okay.
I have to go now.
Yeah, goodbye.
You think this is some suspicious shit, Dogmeat? Because I certainly do. I'm gonna take that as a yes from Dogmeat. So at this point, I guess you get the chance to talk to this guy one more time. I think this is where we can make up our minds whether we want to fight them or not.
I trust your talk with young Ian went well. I am quite interested in learning the results of your discussion. Did he come to a decision?
So this is where we kind of get the chance here. If we want to just take these guys all out, or pretty much negotiate with them. And as much as I really don't like these guys, kind of based on the conversation we had, I guess we would try to resolve this peacefully at this point. I think our character would try to avoid a confrontation if he could actually do so. Right, let's talk about Arafu first of all.
As long as you maintain this level of civility, please proceed.
Vampires can drink any kind of human blood, even from blood packs. There must be an alternative source of blood you could survive on. Okay, convince us up, preying on Arafu. So these three make use of our skills, which means they're probably one of the best options to pick. This one will give us experience if we pass it, so it's probably worth a shot.
In light of your candor, all I can promise is that Arafu will no longer be a target of the family. Beyond that, I make no such other promises.
Alright, so unfortunately we didn't get to pass that one. But we still have these options available to us. Well, we could suggest the blood packs, that makes sense.
Curious. Many years ago, I survived by drinking from fresh blood packs I recovered from hospital ruins. The problem was that these blood packs were scarce. What do you propose?
You know, I think we actually have a ton that we don't really need. Huh. So either sell the blood packs or donate them. And in this one they could protect the town. Well, I guess they could probably use protection more than anything, considering that the Wasteland is filled with raiders, and the only dude that was in the town kind of had bad eyesight and almost killed us because he didn't know who the hell we were. So maybe they could use some more protection. We'll see if he accepts this.
Agreed. Please.
Well, he accepted that very quickly.
To Arafu. Speak with them and then return to me with their decision. I thank you for showing me that your kind can be trusted after all. It is a lesson I will not forget. Now, what of young Ian? Tell me his decision.
Well, I'm not sure he's gonna like this. Yeah, maybe we should have him tell him.
If you fear reprisal from the family regarding his decision, know that I would never hold it against you.
Oh, I wasn't worried about
And
that.
as for Ian having you
I just thought
speak
maybe it's
in
more
his
polite to have
place,
him actually say
I
it.
find his trust sufficient enough to accept what you say is truth.
Alright, Ken. Alright then, well in that case he's leaving.
It saddens me to lose one of my flock, but I believe everyone has to follow their own path. All I was attempting to do was guide him. Now it seems that responsibility has fallen upon you. I hope you will be more successful.
We'll see.
Please, I want you to take this. Consider it as an apology to you for all the hardships you had to endure finding this place. Goodbye, human. Our time together has been rather educational.
Shish kebab. What the hell? It's a... Team Master, it's a very weird quest. I agree with you. And like, even after completing it, it doesn't seem like everything adds up. Like, this guy definitely still seems like he was up to something.
What can I do for you?
But funny enough, that actually is where it ends. Even if you kind of ask him about other stuff.
You are standing inside
You won't say anything else.
Arresti, the home of the family. This is our sanctuary from the outside world. It is a refuge for those society labels as outcasts.
Yeah, in a sense, it almost does seem incomplete. But I think that's what they were actually going for when they made the game. I think they wanted to give you the sense that you don't really know for sure whether you made the right choice or not. Because I guess in a way that is realistic. In real life, you're not always going to have access to all the information. You're not going to know for a fact exactly what happened in a situation. You have to make a decision regardless. So in that way, it does feel like something different and kind of unique and cool in a certain way.
Family has become our moniker because that is exactly what we are. Related by blood. Even if all of us look different on the outside, we all have had the same vice infesting our insides. But now, through my teachings, these subjugated people have come together and formed a bond stronger than mere friendship. Come back.
You're just kind of left with this thought to ponder. Is this guy really helping out these weird outcasts with strange urges, or is he somehow encouraging them and actually bringing that out in them and claiming he's controlling them? You never really find out for sure, one way or the other. But yeah, I think at this point we could leave. Now I think they might actually do business with us and be a bit more
Hey there.
friendly. Well, I mean,
Bye, sweetie.
we can't do anything with her. If we could, that probably wouldn't be appropriate for streaming anyway. Now where was the dude who was... Oh, it's over here. This guy has a store. Maybe he sells at a better price to us now? I'm just curious if he acts any friendlier.
You gonna gawk all day or you gonna buy something?
Alright, well, I guess in that case he's not really all that friendly.
We're the last people you want to mess with. That's for damn sure.
Eh, I won't check out his wares.
Say it ain't so.
Really just want to see if he said anything different. So at this point we should be able to go back to the town and complete this quest once and for all. Getting sleep early today? I mean, technically it's not all that early. It is a bit later in the day at this point. It's almost midnight here. Probably only gonna stream for another 5 minutes or so. I'm just gonna see if we get back to town and turn in the quest to Alan King or whatever his name was. And that'll probably be the end of things here. I had to do a lot of driving. Yeah, I don't enjoy driving all that much either. The roads here are always crowded.
Oh, it's you again.
And his gun is just kind of floating off his body.
Yeah, I remember.
But that's
you.
cool.
What's up? Just remember, I got my eyes on you. We all do.
Yeah, nice floating gun, dude. Alright. Still can't take that stuff without it being considered stealing. I was kind of thinking that maybe once we became a member of their family, they would let us take whatever we want from them. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Actually, we're not necessarily a member of the family, we just kind of got on their good side and negotiated a truce with the city. That's very fancy. I mean, he's psychic. He doesn't need to keep both eyes on us because he could just see everything with his mind. With his powers. Yeah, I mean, a friend of the family, of course. I don't think this will take us out. I think this might be even closer to where we need to go anyway. Not sure being a friend of them is exactly a good thing, but hey. I feel like our character, for the most part, is trying to avoid combat when he has the option. Or when it comes to other humans, he's trying to avoid killing people. I mean, of course, there's the issue of raiders who... It kind of is a matter of just shooting first, but... When he can avoid things, he'll try to. We're the breakfast? Yeah, I guess we would be if you invite us over for breakfast. I mean, it is very weird what they're saying. They don't want to be cannibals. Now, apparently they have cannibalistic urges, but they're trying to avoid them by drinking blood solely. Actually, I think we're going to the south, right? Let me check the map. But it really doesn't make sense that they're trying to avoid eating people when they're still killing them to drink their blood. But I guess now, at least, they've promised that they're gonna only drink from blood packs. So I guess that gets around that problem. I mean, fair enough. If we do this and it works out, they're not going to be killing people anymore. That's a good thing, I suppose. Yeah, we're a bit farther away from town than I thought we'd be. But this should be alright. Though it is going to be nighttime in the game as well, which means I have to turn on our night vision. We'll keep it on the green night vision. Makes it a little bit easier. Yeah, they have a very unique morality system. Feasting on blood and killing people is much better than feasting on their actual flesh, or meat, apparently. This way should be cleared out, because we did come through here before when we were getting to the big town to Arfu. So unless they respawn pretty often, which I think they actually do respawn pretty often in this game, should be alright. What I should say is I don't think they respawn that often. I know, dog meat. We're getting there. We actually do move a little bit quicker without the gun out. I think it's that bridge right there. Now the question is, if I just need to talk to Evan King and that's it. I'm pretty sure that's all we have to do. We might have to go back to Megaton to talk to, what's her name? But that shouldn't be too bad to do. You can actually run for a little while, yeah. Kinda runs out quickly though. And there's the town loading in as always. You sometimes have a unique moral code when in ARPG as well. What exactly do you use as a moral code when you're playing a game like this, Team Master Sen? I'm curious what you go by. Oh, traders over here too. Let me see if they have any bullets real quick.
Looking to trade?
I think it's just the junk dealer though.
My caravan sells clothing and armor.
Oh, or clothing and armor, huh?
Have a look. See if anything calls out to you.
He doesn't really have much. Wait, hold on, I looked at the wrong thing.
If the clothes make the man, then here are the means to remake
Nope,
yourself.
he doesn't have much at all. Whatever gets you the best feels for the best deals. I like the sound of that. Compass doesn't always point north. Whoa, what happened here? Oh, I thought these were dead bodies. Never mind. Yeah, in the beginning of this game, I was kind of gonna have this character be a bit more mischievous. Now, I guess he kind of is in the sense that he has a very open idea of, you know, personal property. In the sense that he doesn't really respect it all that much. Kind of goes by the finders keepers rules in this game, huh?
There he is, the hero of the day.
It's done, Evan. The family will never bother Arfu again.
I know. I talked to Ian, and he told me everything you did.
Oh, you did?
I don't know how you did it.
I didn't even know
Damn,
Ethan came
am I
back.
glad you walked up that ramp
Oh, or
and lent us a hand.
was it Ian?
Thanks again, kid.
Whatever it was.
Consider yourself
Might have a
welcome back
Captain
here
Jack Sparrow
anytime
compass.
You're in this part of the wastes.
I don't know if he's gonna like the proposal though. He might not be fond of this.
Interesting. It seems they wish to enter into some kind of agreement. I guess it's better than pointing my gun down that ramp all day and hiding inside at night. Let Vance know he's got a deal. We'll do it. I'll speak to the others. I'm sure they'll agree with me.
Any help can be appreciated.
I've been saving up stuff for emergencies, in case things with Arafu got tremendously bad. You're welcome to some of it if you like.
That was your supply, some whiskey? I mean, it's appreciated all the same, but if you were storing up supplies in case things got bad, you probably need a bit more than whiskey to help you out.
Come on back soon. I may have some stuff for you.
I think our guy is mostly... I mean, it's kind of like, he'll take what he wants, essentially. Because in the grand scheme of things, he feels it's necessary. His overall goal is still to sort things out with his dad wherever he may be in this world. And he'll take what he needs to make sure he completes that mission. But I don't think he'd go out of his way to hurt someone if he could avoid it. Particularly if it's a human. Now, I feel like, given his upbringing, he probably doesn't care all that much about other creatures, like the mutants or the ghouls as much. I think personally he'd probably try to avoid them for the most part because they're something he's not really used to. Something he didn't grow up around and it's unfamiliar and strange to him. Now they said Ethan, or I keep calling him Ethan for some reason, Ian, came back already, but from what I remembered he was still in the house, or the, oh, he's right here.
Couldn't stay away. Thanks for setting me straight on everything.
But yeah, we left before him, so how did he get here first? Well, we could finally give him this letter, I guess.
She really misses being home, and she's asked about me in here a lot. You
That's
have
true.
no idea how much this means to me. Thanks so much.
All right, good. How are things going?
It's weird living in my parents' old house with them gone, but I'll make the best of it. Everyone around here is being nice to me despite what happened, so I guess it all turned out well. Thanks.
All right, sounds good to me. Well, this quest has gone for much too long, and it's time that I start getting back home, so see you later. Try not to eat anyone, okay?
Sounds good. Come back and visit me sometime.
Yeah, I'll try to catch you when I can. All right. So that's that. Now, I think what I will do is I'll probably head back to the town regardless. Oh, there's people outside.
Don't mind Braylee. She's in La La Land again.
Any help you could provide would be appreciated.
Well, all I can do is offer my repair services to you.
Oh, really?
I'm good with fixing stuff.
I didn't know we got stuff from everyone.
Braylee breaks everything, thinking she's making a cake or something.
Oh, he's still gonna charge us though. And he's only repair skill level 12. That's kind of crap. Well, I mean, thanks for the offer, I guess.
Yep, take it easy.
Alright, Team Master Sen. Yeah, I said I was going to end the stream off soon anyway. I'm just going to talk to these people here.
I'm glad I was wrong about you.
But yeah,
Welcome
thanks for
back.
coming out and watching the stream. I appreciate your company. And hopefully I catch you next time, man. Have a good night. Alright, so what help can you provide, lady?
There are a few interesting places around here I've heard about. I don't know if they'll help you or not, but you're welcome to them.
Oh, okay. Alright, sounds good. Yeah, I'll probably be streaming tomorrow night too. Kind of around the same time. So until then, man, take care.
Don't be a stranger. It's nice to have company.
Alright, good.
Hey there. Why, yes. Let me give you one of my old-fashioned
Ooh,
chocolate
that sounds
chip
good.
cookies. Enjoy.
Oh, a tin can. Well, thank you for the cookies. It's very much
Bye-bye.
appreciated. There's like 3 people in this town. So I might just travel back to town now real quick. I don't think it takes that long to get to Megaton. I kind of want to leave off there before we do the next stream, so I feel like that's a good place to leave off on. I'm sure we won't have much happen on the ride over. I figured I'll stream it just in case any crazy nonsense does happen. That way it's up there for posterity. Let me bring up the map so I can see where I'm going exactly. It's just to the southeast. So I think if we maintain this course, we should get there sooner or later. Yeah, I'll switch to this mode. Yeah, there's actually quite a few people on the way. Maybe I'll take a little detour to try to avoid the, probably raiders, I assume. Yeah, the light doesn't really expose that much to the eye. Really exposes us more than anything, because they can see us from a fair distance away. Thankfully, I don't think anyone ever hears dog meat, and he's barking. Whoa! You know, it's supposed to be the rock we deleted. It's funny how it still shows up. But yeah, we actually deleted a rock here a while ago because dog meat got stuck in it. So I guess funny enough, it'll kind of be glitchy like that. Let's keep ourselves up this way a little bit more, so they don't see us around the hill. And there's some kind of life form all the way out there. Looks like it's just one. So I'm gonna assume it's not a raider. They tend to come in packs. Well, there is someone out there, it looks like 2. Oh. I think that's a dead body of something. Not sure who killed whatever that is. Oh, those might be the super mutants we killed a while ago. Is this the town? Oh yeah, this is what this is. This is the, big town. No reason to really stop in here. They didn't really have much in the way of amenities. Guess they're still doing well with their defense situation. They're not all dead, so I guess that's good news. If I know my bearings, I think it's pretty much just to the south now. I have no idea what that crap could be. So I'm thinking that what I'll do on the next stream of this game is I'll very likely... Well, let's have a little bit of fun, shall we? I'll very likely do a couple of things in Megaton. I'll probably finally go around actually buying and selling some things for the house. That would get it decked out properly. Where are you going, dog meat? Oh. That was an invisible mole rat for some reason. I guess... No, I don't know. I'm not sure why the mole rat wouldn't register. We've had smaller things register on the radar, haven't we? No, this guy's not showing up. Well, no matter. It's weird, but I'm not gonna question it, I guess. Let me see where we are on the map right now. So pretty much directly south. Ugh, we'll want to get a drink eventually when we get back to town, it looks like. Let me put this away. Wow, our health has gotten pretty low, it actually looks like. Let's have a little something. In case you run any more enemies on the way. I guess they did more damage than I thought they'd do. How are we looking here? Whoa. Is that a death claw? Alright, dog meat, let's, something over here, too. Oh, there's a whole bunch of people on this bridge above us. Probably raiders. Alright, we should be good, dog meat. I think that's far enough away. I think that's a Deathclaw too, yeah. When we were here before, there were a couple spawning, I remember now. Alright, where's the way to town? I think that's it over there. Alright, should be good. Oh, that's just one of the robots. That's okay with me. Is there anything in this house? Nope. You know, if I'm remembering correctly, there was a place in town where there was a safe in a house. And I forget if we ever unlocked it or not. Maybe we did. Was this it? That recon armor? I'll take this stuff out. Let me have a quick look around here, just in case. Oh, there's a cellar door. Cellar door. Alright, home sweet home at last. Boy, are you a sight for sore eyes. It's been so long since we've officially visited in the recordings or on streams. I've kind of stopped here every now and then between streams to drop stuff off. But really, I don't think I've shown this off on stream in some time, so it's good to be back. How are you doing, Weld?
Have yourself a nice visit, partner.
Alright, it's good to be back. What's up, Lucas?
Hey there.
I don't think they really have anything new to talk about for the most part.
Take care now.
Good to see them all regardless. Alright, let's get to our house. Come on, dog meat. You can do it. Oh, goodness. That's her stomach? You gotta be kidding me. Right, first things first. Let's have some H2O. Right, that's good. Oh, it looks so funny like that. His head sticking in. Very cute dog meat. Right, thankfully I got some food on me too. Let's see, what should I take? Huh. I have a couple of things to... Junk food. That's kind of useless. I guess I'll just stick with the ant bits. That is a fair amount. Alright, down to 4. Okay, that should be good. So, I guess our character could use some sleep eventually. But I'm thinking I'm gonna end things here. So whenever I pick up next on stream, I'll probably do a couple of things here around Megaton. And that'll probably involve some shopping, turning in some quests to Moira, getting some new ones as well from her, because she has a bunch we still need to do. And then, I don't know, maybe if I have someone around here at the time, they'll be able to help me pick out a next course of action. I guess we could always try to go and finally get to the... Is it this one? Yeah, there's a whole bunch of stuff we need to do in the, downtown Washington, D.C. area, I guess it is. It's wherever they have all the monuments and museums. I think it's all this area is like one big section that you can go down, and it's kind of filled with enemies, but there's a bunch of missions we could do here. I've kind of been putting it off, but eventually we could take that on. Although technically, we should still try to find Brian Wilkes' home. Because we're supposed to talk to his aunt or whatever it was. Yeah, a lot to do, a lot to do. There's still a lot of areas on the map we haven't explored yet. Like, we still haven't really gone all the way up north. Well, we'll sort that out next time. Anyway, that's going to be all for now. Until next time, I will bid everyone a farewell. And as always, I just will give a special shout out to the supporters of this channel. And that includes Seraph Creed and T. Messersen, the Sorcerer Stabbers. Thank you guys very much. And as always, have a good night. And you too, Dog Meat. Have a good night.